People often ask me if it is possible to start a web development career using a mobile phone. Well, the answer is yes, and you'll be surprised with how easy it is to begin your web development career using your Android device. Though there are various ways to start, but I'm going to focus on one particular method in this tutorial. And this method is called starting web development using Laravel. Now, I know you must be wondering what Laravel is. Well, Laravel is a free and open source PHP web framework created by Taylor Otwell and intended for the development of web applications following the model view controller architectural pattern and based on Symfony. In this tutorial, I am going to be showing you 1. How to install Laravel on your mobile device. 2. How to set up Laravel, host it on a local host for web development. And the third one I'm going to be showing you is how to create controllers and model blocks using Laravel. And in topics we're going to be focusing on in the future, we'll be developing web applications using Laravel. But after watching this particular video, you wouldn't be worried with how to install and set it up anymore, as I'm going to run you through that in this particular video. And pending the time it will take us to produce the new videos, you can make your research on how to develop websites using Laravel and just catch up easily with your Android phone instead of being worried about a computer. So without wasting much of your time, let's get to the video, and do not forget to click the subscribe button below. We're going to be installing Laravel using Termux, so make sure your terminal is up to date. To update your terminal, use the command pkg update just as shown in the video. Now you're going to wait for the terminal to finish updating, alright? So we're going to wait a little bit. Alright, now that the terminal has been updated, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to be installing PHP, as Laravel is a PHP web framework. Remember I told you in the beginning of the video. So to install PHP on Termux, you use the command apt install php. Okay, then you're going to click on enter. You're going to click on Y, which is yes, and you're going to let PHP download. Alright, so I'm just going to wait a little bit for this and pause the video so that the download can be completed. Now that PHP has been downloaded, to check the version of the PHP you have installed on your terminal, you can easily use the command php version. Alright, so you're going to type the command php then version or hyphen, whatever. So okay, as you can see, I'm using the version 8.2.1 built on January 5 2023, which is recently. So I think this is okay. So the next thing we're going to do now is we're going to move to the installation of Laravel. Alright, so I'm going to clear the terminal now. I'm going to clear. Then so you want to make sure you give storage permission to your terminal. Alright, so to give Termux storage permission, you can easily use the command termux-setup-storage. As for me, I have given Termux storage permission, so I'm just going to clear this. As you can see, storage is showing when I type list. But if you haven't given it storage permission, use the command to give it storage permission. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to create a folder, and this folder we're going to be saving all our Laravel projects there in that folder. So you use the makedir command, which is mkdir, to make folder. Then you want to make the folder in the external directory of your internal storage now, which means we're going to be creating that folder in the shared directory. Now what I mean by this is, by creating the folder in the shared directory, you'll be able to access it directly from your internal storage just by clicking on internal storage. Alright, so you're going to type the command makedir storage/shared, then the name of the folder. Okay, so I'm going to be naming this project Lara app, so I'm just going to type Lara app. Okay, so makedir storage/shared/Lara app. So now that the folder has been created, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change my directory to that new folder we just created. So you can easily do that with the cd command. As you can see, I am now in the Lara app directory, so I'm going to be printing the working directory of this folder. Now to do that, you use the pwd command, and as you can see, it's printed out the working directory. So I'm going to copy the working directory now, and I'm going to give access to it in my home directory. Now this is how I'm going to do that. You go back to your home directory with the cd command, and let me clear this. Okay, so as you can see, there is just two folders here. So I'm going to access the Lara app directory by typing the command ln-s, which is ln-s. Then I'm going to paste the working directory of the Lara app folder. Then I'm going to paste it here. Then I'm going to click on enter. Okay, so what I've done now is let me click on enter first. Then I'm going to explain this to you. So what I've done now is I've given access to Lara app in my home directory. So anytime you just launch Tamos, you can easily work on this application or the folder without having to navigate through directories. So now let's go to the installation of Laravel. Now remember that we have installed PHP. Another important tool to have is called Composer. So we're going to install Composer now. So to install Composer, you're going to go to Composer's official website, which is getcomposer.org/download. Okay, on your web browser, you're going to type getcomposer.org/download, and it is going to bring you to this page. And you can also check the description below, as I'm going to be pasting all of these commands there, so you don't have to stress yourself and do all of this. I'm going to be pasting all the commands in a link in the description below. All right, so you're going to copy all of this. You're going to copy all of this, php-r, all of this. This is PHP Composer, so you're going to copy all of this. All right, just like I have shown now. You're going to copy everything in this box. Okay, select, then copy. Select it all, then copy. All right, so now we're going to go back to Tamos. Okay, now remember, it is important to install Composer in your Laravel directory, which is the Lara app directory we just created. Okay, as you can see, when I type list, there is nothing in this folder, so you're going to just paste this command there. Then you're going to click on enter, and what this command is going to do is this command is going to download and install Composer on in your Laravel folder. Okay, as you can see, it says Composer version 2.5.1 successfully installed to storage emulated /Lara app /composer.far. So let me quickly clear this now and show you what Composer looks like. Okay, so ls, as you can see, here it is, the composer.far file. So this is what it should look like when you download it, and this is the notification you should get after downloading it, that it has been successfully installed. All right, so now that Composer has been installed, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to install Laravel. Now to install Laravel, you're just going to use this simple command. Okay, to install Laravel on Tamos, you're going to use the command php Composer, which is Composer here. So we're going to be using PHP, then the composer.far file. You're going to type php composer.far. Then you're going to type the command create project. Create project. So you're going to type create -project. Then the project. Which project are we creating? A Laravel project. So you're going to type Laravel /Laravel. Then the name of the project. Now what do we want to name the project? You're going to type the name of the project here. So if it is web development project, you type it. Whatever it is that you want to name the project, you're going to type it there. So as for me, I'm going to name this project, I'm going to name it Laratut. Okay, I'm going to name it or tutorial project. Tutu project. So I'm going to name it Tutu project. Tutorial, which is tutorial project. Then you're going to click on enter. And now what this command is going to do is it is going to install Laravel, official Laravel, to this project, to this file, which is Tutu project file that you just created. Okay, so Laravel, it is going to take a while, and as you can see, the notification stand with Ukraine is showing there. So God bless Ukraine, stand with Ukraine, pray for Ukraine, whatever. So let us wait for Laravel to keep installing. Okay, so I'm going to pause this video now and wait for this installation to be completed. I think the download is about to be complete, so this is going to take about 3 minutes to finish downloading. As you can see, it said application key set successfully. So this is the message you should get if the installation was successful. Application key set successfully, and no security vulnerability advisors form. All right, as you can see right here, info says application key set successfully. Okay, so Laravel has been successfully installed. So I'm going to clear this place now. I'm going to just clear this, clear, and I'm going to type ls. As you can see, we now have a folder here called tuto project. Now inside the tuto project folder, every important file to to work with Laravel has been installed there. So the next thing we're going to do now is we're going to install a code editor. All right. As for me, I personally use A code, so I recommend you to download and use A code also, but you can use any code editor of your choice. So go to Play Store and download A code. So I'm going to just install this now. I'm also going to pause the video and wait for this installation to be completed. Okay, so A code has been successfully installed. So what you're going to do now is you're going to open the application. All right, and you're going to get a notification that say you should allow access to file, photo, media. Just click on allow. Okay, click on allow, and it's going to load settings and languages. It is going to load folders, and finally it is going to open. So now that it has opened, we're going to access the tuto project folder from here now. So you're going to click on open folder, then you're going to click on internal storage. Remember, we saved it in our internal storage. And if I scroll down now, I should find the Lara app folder. As you can see, Lara app is right here, Lara app. So you're going to click on Lara app, and as you can see, we have the tuto project folder and also the composer.file file. Okay, so we're just going to open this now by clicking on the mark button there, and as you can see, the Lara app folder has been opened just at the top left of the screen. So I'm going to open the Lara app folder now, and as you can see, we have tuto project and the composer.file file there. So we're going to open the tuto project file. Okay, we're going to open it, and as you can see, all the necessary tools has been installed. The app, bootstrap, config, database, language, public, resources, routes, and all of that, everything has been installed. So let us move forward to the creation of controllers and migrations. So let us assume that I wanted to create an HTTP controller right now. Okay, an HTTP controller. As you can see, controller is right there under HTTP. I wanted to create it for this project. Okay, what I have to do is I'm going to have to go back to Tamux. All right, so and as you can see, we only have the controller.php file here, but if I wanted to create my own controller, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to Tamux. Let me just head back to Tamux. So right now I'm in the Lara app folder, which is the folder where the composer.file file and the Laravel project file is stored. But what you're going to do is now is you're going to navigate to the Laravel project file, which is the tuto project file I created earlier, remember. So you're going to navigate now to the Laravel project file by typing the command cd and the file name. So for this file, I name it tuto project. So I'm just going to type the command cd tuto project to navigate to that project right now. So cd tuto project, tuto project. Project. Okay, then I'm going to click on enter. Now I am in the project. I am in the directory of that project. To install a controller, I am going to be using the php artisan command. So you're going to type the command php artisan make. And what do we want to make? A controller. So you're going to be typing the command make controller. Okay, php artisan make controller. Then the name of the controller. What do you want the name of the controller to be? So for this tutorial, I want the name of the controller to be tuto control. So I'm going to name it tuto control, which is tutorial controller. Then I'm going to click on enter. So what this is going to do now is this: it is going to create that controller. As you can see, controller has been created in app/http/controllers/tuto controls.php. So if I head back to my A code now, and as you can see in the HTTP folder right here, I'm going to close the file and open it again. So I'm just going to close controller and open it again, and as you can see, we have the tuto control.php file, and there it is. If I click on it, as you can see, tuto control.php. So now with this, now I can continue on my project, on my controller project. So this is how you install a controller. okay, on Laravel. Now that has been said, now let us assume that you want to create a migration or a model. Okay, so as you can see in the model directory, there is only one file there in the model directory, which is the kernel. Okay, where is it? The user.php file. Yeah, user.php file in the models this thing. So if I wanted to create a new model now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to Thamos in the same directory. Then I'm going to type the command php artisan make model. Instead of controller, now I'm going to be using model. So I'm going to type the command now, php, okay, php artisan make. Then what do we want to make? We want to make a model. So you're going to type the command model, okay. And then what do you want the name of the model to be? What do you want the name of the migration to be? I'm just going to name this blog, okay. So I want to create model blog. Then you're going to type -m at the front, which is migration, okay. This is a migration blog, and as you can see, model app /model/blog.php has been created successfully, and migration, database migration 2023 blah 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 .php has been created successfully. So this is how you create a migration, a model, and a controller using Laravel. Okay, now if I head back to my A code application now, which is the application I'm using to code this project, if I head back there, as you can see, it was user.php file. We only had user.php file there before. If I open this file again, as you can see, we now have a new file there, which is blog.php. And now you can just continue to work on your project just like that, just like you're working on your PC. Okay, so this is how you install Laravel on your Android phone. So in the upcoming projects, I'm going to be making tutorials on how to use Laravel to create websites, how to use Laravel to work on web development. But for now, this is all I'm going to be this is all I'm going to be sharing in this video. So if you can't wait till the video is created, you can search on YouTube or anywhere and learn how to use Laravel to create websites. So this is how you do it. As you can see, we have I just want to show you what the Laravel files look like. Okay, so now the next thing we're going to do is how to host your file in local server. So when you're working on your file, you want to know if you want to know what you're doing, you want to work on what you're doing. So you're going to be using the php artisan serve command, okay, to see your project. Whenever you're working on a project and you want to see what it looks like, you're going to be using the php artisan serve command. So as you can see, when I typed it, it gave me a localhost link. Okay, so you're going to paste that link in your web browser. You're going to paste the link on your web browser. So I'm just going to paste the link now on my web browser. Okay, let me switch off my internet connection. Let me switch that off so that you can see how this works. Then you're going to click on enter, and you're going to paste that there. Okay, you're going to paste the link on your web browser. So I'm just going to wait. You're going to paste. Okay, make sure you don't paste these brackets with it, please. You're going to, let me just quickly cancel that. So this is what it looks like. HTTP ratio / / 127.0.0.1 / ratio 8000. And as you can see, the local port has been opened. So whenever you're working on your project, this is where you're going to look at it, and you can view your website as you're working on it live, directly from here. As you can see, it says this is Laravel version 9.4.8.0 and this is PHP version 8.2.1, which is the current version of Laravel and PHP that I'm using to work on this project. So whenever you want to look at the the website or the blog that you're developing, you're going to launch it in local server, and you can watch it just like that, just like you use it on your PC. You're going to be working with Tamox, your web browser, and the coding application. So to stop the server, you're just going to type the command Control C, okay, Control plus C, and you're going to that is going to stop the server. So that is how you do it. That is how you do it, guys. So that is basically all I'm going to be showing you in this video. So you can go and watch tutorials on how to work with Laravel, okay? And I'm going to be making videos for sure in the future. So make sure you click on the subscribe button, turn on bell notifications, and comment your opinions in the comment section below. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for staying with us till the end. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.